Well, guys, it's another week and another Group 1 for a Triple Crown runner, which is really exciting. But before we get on to that, let's look at the week just gone. Firstly, last Saturday, we had Hiawatha resuming this preparation, his second preparation in Australia, down at Kembla Grange, and he ran a hell of a race, just getting beaten by just one that a very strong runner, and one that I was surprised to see at Kembla Grange, Chris.
Yeah, ran into 1 good on the day, but he ran particularly well. It was a bit stiff running into that horse. He was a Group 1 performer, fourth I believe it was in the Group 1 Queensland Oaks. So a very high quality stayer in its own right, only 3 lengths I think behind the winner in that feature race up north. So I'm sure it'll be good form. He returned really well. I think both of them put a gap on third and the rest of the field. He's got a great heart-lung capacity, that horse, stepping up over 2,000 first up.
Bit like you, eh?
Very much like me. I thought he handled himself very well, and the jockey was particularly pleased too, saying he's much more focused this preparation, which is exactly what we wanted to hear in his second prep here in Oz. So looking forward to seeing what he does for the rest of the prep.
Yeah, Triple Crown runners don't often resume over 2,000, so
no, not very often.
That's pretty cool. Then we move on to one of the surprise packets of the year, Firm Agreement in the Group 1 Spring Champion Stakes. He was last on the turn from a wide barrier. Decided to go back after lots of discussion with Annabelle and Rob, and he came home with a wet sail, finishing the quickest last 600 I think for the race, and looked like he was going to win at some stage, but finished third.
Yeah, excellent performance. Now I do recall when we purchased him, I thought Group 1 performer in his first prep, Sam. Over 2,000 metres.
You thought that? Yes. That's
I'm sure that's in
right reading for that.
But he's obviously, it is an interesting one, as you say, by Yes, Everest winner, but very much thrown to the dam side, is by So You Think. And she got over a bit of ground as well. So, he's been a revelation. He's done an outstanding job in his first preparation. Imagine being in a Group 1 and just your fourth career start at Group 1 levels. An amazing effort, and we did deliberate long and hard, didn't we, about one, going to that race, but two, how we're going to navigate that wide barrier, which threw a real spanner in the works. But we had to go back, even though there wasn't a lot of speed in the race, because that's what was going to suit him best and allow him to run to his top. And he was enormous, finishing third, finishing very hard, as you say. Closing sectionals were excellent and very promising moving forward. But geez, a nice barrier would have made things interesting in that race.
Absolutely. So, and the owners were there and out in force, and very exciting day.
Big day.
So that's it for the week just gone. But before we move on, it's been an exciting week for another reason. We were lucky enough to purchase a 3-year-old colt by the name of Formal Display this week from the Tattersalls autumn horses in training sale, tongue twister, by the name of Formal Display, and he was one of the buyers of the sale.
He was ridiculously good value. Actually, we were all a bit shocked at that. We had all earmarked him. We had a good team looking, both of us, Annabelle Neesham, Rob Archibald, Tabitha from Annabelle's team as well, along with our UK agent Stu Bowman as well on the ground. We'd earmarked him, but thought he'd go for plenty more than our budget, but actually came in under the budget, which was a nice change. So wrap with that, he's a high quality colt, a 3-year-old colt, by Too Darn Hot, and that's a stallion who's been shooting the lights out both in the UK and in Australia now with his young horses, including broadsiding. Bred to go particularly well. He's out of a Group 1 winner. She won in France at Group 1 level. She was placed at Group 1 level in the UK as well, in England, and also over in the USA, Group 1 place in the Breeders' Cup meeting. So particularly high quality mare, proven stakes producer as well. So impeccable family. Bought him off the Juddmonte Farm group, who are probably arguably the best breeders in the world, I dare say. So, yeah, absolutely wrapped to have secured this colt. I think he's got a bright future. He's already won 2 races from 7 starts, so only lightly raced and just getting started in his career, but he's won up to a mile and certainly bred to be winning over 2,000 metres or more. So I can't wait to get him down here to Oz and have a crack at those big staying races.
Yeah, and one of those wins was an eye-catching 5 or 6 length win only about 6 weeks ago. So
his most recent run.
He looks like he's with a huge, quite a high time form rating. So he looks like he's only improving with age, and hopefully he'll continue that in Australia. So, moving on to this week, as I said, another Group 1 week for Triple Crown, but we will start with Marzu, who is not going to be forgotten. He's stepping out tomorrow in the $3 million Russell Balding Stakes. He's drawn barrier 6 with the current scratching. He's got Nash on board again. Look, we're still doing a bit of a rain dance. We had a few millimetres overnight, but look, I think even on a dry track, he was unlucky when he slipped the shoe in his last run. Probably cost him a place, really excited to see what he can do. It's obviously a red hot field tomorrow, reigning Everest champ there, and plenty of other Everest runners. But look, I think he's. I'm going to use this word a lot today, but I think he's a red hot chance.
Good. I like your confidence. Yeah, obviously he's a quality runner. He's been in good form this preparation. He did feel his foot was a bit sore after the race, after throwing that shoe mid-race, so it took a little bit out of his finish, but which was a real shame because he was primed to run particularly well with his form fantastic leading into it. I think he would have given that race a good shake. So this 1,300 metres, that's at the outside of his range, but he is effective up to 13, so I expect him to run really well again. Love to see him put his best foot forward. Obviously a big prize money race. Also, on top of the prize money, there's millions on offer in the Sportsbet bonus, which we were fortunate enough to win previously. So fingers crossed he can get the job done there. It's double points in that bonus system for his owners in this race. So good luck to all of them.
Yeah, no, good luck tomorrow. It'll be a great day out at Randwick. And then moving on to arguably the best day on the racing calendar, VRC Derby Day down at Flemington. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but we've got Revolutionary Miss stepping out in the Group 1 Empire Rose Stakes, race 8 tomorrow, I think it is. I'll be honest, I thought her Group 1 days were behind her, and I thought we were just going to stick to 2s and 3s, but look, her form she's in career best form. She looks like she's got a new lease of life under Kieran Maher, and barrier 4, her favourite jockey Mickey D on board. Could be a big day.
Oh geez, I hope so. There's no mare in racing, no horse in racing that deserves a Group 1 more than Revolutionary Miss, I can tell you that. She's been Group 1 placed in the Blue Diamond as a 2-year-old. She was Group 1 placed, or second, both of these Group 1s I should say, agonisingly close. Group 1 second in the Blue Diamond, as I was saying, Group 1 second in the 1,000 Guineas as a 3-year-old. Here she is as a 5-year-old, going for having another crack at a Group 1. She deserves very much this crack. As you say, she's been in terrific form. 1,600 metres is at the outside of her range, but again, she's got good form at the mile. I think she'll get a lovely run from barrier 4, and look, she's a live chance, so fingers crossed. I couldn't be happier if she got the job done.
Absolutely. So we've got a cast of thousands of owners down there tomorrow, and Chris, we're both heading down, so it'll be 27 degrees or something tomorrow in Melbourne too. Ooh. So it will be a fabulous day and a great day of racing, and exciting for the whole Triple Crown team. Talking of exciting, even though she may not run, Cheeky Dancer.
Yes.
Cheeky Dancer, the 4-year-old unraced mare who has unfortunately had a couple of injuries over the last couple of years, which have kept her from a racing career so far. But because the Snowden camp had a high regard for her and thought she had something special. The owners have been very patient and stayed on, and she's had a couple of trials. She's ready to go to the races, and unfortunately she's drawn barrier 14 down at Kembla on Melbourne Cup Day, but if not Tuesday, she'll get a run next week at some point in time, and looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah, patience is a virtue, as they say, and look, she's been going really well too. The Kieran Marcamp's been very happy with her leading into this. She's trialled nicely. Jason Collett was very positive after her last trial there, and really commented on how strong she was late in that trial. Just when he asked for a little bit of an effort, she really responded, and he felt she had plenty more up the sleeve. So that was very pleasing to hear, and barrier 14, geez, that's frustrating. So as you say, there are other options there coming up, and we'll have to look at those now, but can't wait to see her get started.
Absolutely. So good luck to those three runners this coming week. Their owners, exciting in their own right for each one of them. So looking forward to it. Now, red hot tip time.
How'd we go?
Well, before I get on to that, I have had a lot of feedback that last week, a very long one from you on your own. I don't know how you can talk for that long when you're on your own.
It was a bit long-winded.
I've had a few people who have said they actually either switched off or fell asleep before the tips.
Well, that would have cost them dearly.
Now, what I will say is, bad luck if you did, because it was one of our best, I reckon.
Yes.
So I'll start with yours, Chris. Last week you had Freedom Rally each way, and it paid $3.50 for the place.
Yep.
So that's better than your normal favourite picking odds. The JRA plate, you had Future History paying $3.50.
Cha-ching.
You only had one that didn't do any good. I think we had 4 from 6 last week. Of course, anything you can do, I can do better. I got 2 from 3. I had Cox Plate winner Via Sistina. I wish I'd gone on.
Wasn't that a win?
Oh yeah,
Unbelievable.
hell of a win. I thought J-Mac was a bit cocky, but anyway. No, I'm only joking.
You got to celebrate that.
It was exceptional. Via Sistina, $5.50.
Cha-ching.
Thank you. And the Brian Crowley winner, after fighting off a protest, Amazing Eagle paying $7.50.
Cha-ching again. Well done.
So we had a good week. Now we're going to bugger it right up. You don't have it. Do you have anything?
No, I'm resting on my laurels this week.
You don't want to throw anyone out there? You'd surely know of a few runners.
No.
The Derby?
I don't.
The Derby?
No, I've got a Cox Plate winner in the bag for next year or the year after, but we'll release that soon.
Right, well, I've got 4, and if Chris is not giving us anything, hopefully you get a result with me. Rosehill Race 8, the Golden Eagle. I'm on number 16, Jolie Star, paying $5. Came home with a wet sail in the Everest. So hopefully the extra 300 metres, which half of them haven't run, she'll be up to that. Race 9, the Rosehill Gold Cup, number 2, Nonconformist, paying $9.50. Geez, I've got good odds this week. Tough week.
As long as they win.
Flemington Race 2, the Vanity. I'm on number 1, Too Darn Lizzie. Too Darn Hot. Paying $9. She's looking to go back to back. And race 6, the Coolmore Stud Stakes. Stallion making race. It'd be good if we had one in that. Hopefully next year. I'm on Red Hot Field. A couple of Everest runners. I'm on number 5, Switzerland, paying $5.50.
Nice.
So no short-priced favourites in sight.
All on the nose?
Oh yeah, all on the nose.
All on the nose. Well, plenty of live chances there. Yeah. So I think you're giving everyone, a fighting chance.
Righto, guys. Great weekend of racing. Enjoy, and we'll see you next week.
Have a great weekend.